So we're ready to dive into the retouch, but before we do, I want to share a few thoughts about this process and what we're going to do afterwards. You've seen me go through 4 full photo shoots: the concepting, the preparation, the tech scouts, the location, the casting, all that stuff we talked about, and then being on set. I've been mic'd up and you hear all my thoughts through the whole shooting and creating process. Now we start a separate process that will be an extension of what we did on location. We're going to sit down in front of the computer and we're going to retouch these images. And this is where I really want you to come into my images and into my world, so to speak. The last tutorial I created was a little bit more me showing you how I did my process. This time I really want you to be a part of the process. I talked to the guys at RGG and we thought about how we can make this different and really inclusive to make you guys participate. So to encourage you to participate truly, they're going to give you the background plates so you can retouch those with me. You could set the color palette with me. You could see how I think about light and how we blend the pieces in retouch. They're going to talk about matching color, matching contrast, and matching density. Really the 3 elements that will help you blend pieces together. Now, I want you to do that with me for the background, but then the kicker is, we talked about this, that you will shoot your own foreground elements. And together through this retouch process, I could do my file, you could do your file, and it becomes sort of a working together, practically doing it rather than just watching. I mentioned this amazing quote, I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, and I do and I understand. And it's really this that I want to give to you, a way to come into my pictures so that you could see how the flavor and tone and quality is set and created, but then you could take your elements and blend it in there. And I feel by participating and by doing, you will really be understanding this process. So with this, we're going to dive into the retouching part. I'm going to show you one chapter that really shows the few elements that I use when I do my composites. And then we're going to dive into the 4 photo shoots. And for one of them, for the horse, the open vista image, we're going to do one that's cooler in palette and one that's warmer in palette. So you're going to sort of work through the whole process and take these pictures to finish so that you see how concept, scouting, shooting, and now retouch come together to fulfill the ideas that I had initially about these photographs.